shooting guard, Kevin Herter. At small forward, DeAndre Hunter. At the other forward position, Danilo Gallinari. At center, Clint Capella. At the other guard, Trey Young. The head coach of the visiting team is Nate McMillan. Let's hear it for the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 36, Marcus Smart. Starting at power forward, at 6'9", number 42, number 44, Robert Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason. The head coach of your home team, fans, let's hear it for the Boston Celtics.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Well, very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Danilo Gallinari.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Boston, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Now here's Young. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. And counted from 12 feet.
The shot chart will tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
Outside, Brown. Williams with the screen. Takes a 13-footer. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Young, and here's Hunter for 3. Drains the triple.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Horford, screen on Young. The drive by Smart. Here's Brown. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Hunter. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Capella screen on Smart with the step back. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu checks in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Wright's checked in for Herter. And Williams is subbed in for Young.
During his rookie year, Jason Tatum battled LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tatum's been an impact from the moment he joined the league.
Here's Okongwu, coming off a 12-point game. White against Wright, picked up by Okongwu. Wright drives it. Takes one from 10 feet. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Capella. Stolen by Capella. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Driving to the basket. Williams' shot is good.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Tatum from long range connects from downtown. Tatum's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Hunter. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Back to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. It's deflected. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Herter's checked in for the Hawks.
Kevin Herter.
Smart against Young. Smart passes to Williams. Out to Horford. Outside White. And here's Smart. This one for 3. And the Celtics another 3. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty. You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Brown inside. Hunter covering. Horford for 3. And Young pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
VA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Tice is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Here's Williams. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Tatum against Wright. Pass to Williams. With the drive. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Outside Tatum. Tice sets a screen. And Tatum, here we go. Oh, wow!
He went way up.
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Herter. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Shoots over White. And that one comes up a bit short. Outside Tatum. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight, and the way this one's going, they're gonna need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shifting gears, let's look at the upcoming schedule.
The slate absolutely gets your attention. No easy games. But this could bring out the best in the team. It's a measuring stick on how far they've come and how far they have left to go. I expect them to come out looking to prove a point.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Off the inbound, and Williams punches it home. The Hawks trailing.
From Al Horford.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Young. Hunter against Brown. Gallinari with a screen on Brown. Here's Hunter, and he slams it in one-handed.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Smart passes to Tatum. Over Hunter. Good on the 13-footer. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Williams, a screen on Young. On the drive, Smart.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Gallinari, the pass to Young. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now. And you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Gallinari for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Brown passes to Smart. To the inside, Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line, Al Horford. At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tice is checked in for Williams. White comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu checks in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Wright's checked in for Herter. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Pritchard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. The layup off target. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Wright. On the court for the Hawks. Okongwu out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's still on Wright. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Now here's Williams. Fires from the line. Tice grabs the miss. White with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Outside, Brown. Banked it in off the glass.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Williams. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Pritchard. Brown with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. It's tipped.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Williams against Brown. Pass to Wright. Here's Williams. Outside Hunter. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Brown. Oh,
Wow, he took off.
Can you say elevation? Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Tice. Horford comes in for Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Tatum from long range, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Gallinari against Brown. Back to Smart. To the middle. Here's Williams. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's an 11-point Boston lead. Now Young. Screen by Capella. With the teardrop. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Marcus, your competitive spirit is infectious. Talk about what you bring to this team.
Just a spark. You know, we get a little stagnant on the offensive end, got to get in and move it. You know, I'm coming in, I'm driving, penetrating, finding guys. And, you know, you got a guy that can facilitate and find guys, you know, gets them feeling good, then they start making shots, playing defense, and things start falling. You know, that's always missing, just that little energy.
You got it. Thanks, Marcus.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.